Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This thing is kind of big, especially when we open it. So I'm doing it on the bed instead of the dresser over there where I usually do stuff. But basically, wanted to get this one specifically in before the new year, so that I can hang it up over there, replacing the Lehigh Valley Phantoms 2020 calendar over there. Obviously, as you can see, this is a 2021 calendar for MLB Ballparks. So you see on the cover, we have a nice picture of Comerica Park in Detroit. On the back, here are, spoiler, all of the ballparks that you're going to see. There is an extra one in here, because in the back, it's one of those calendars that does that thing where it also includes January through April, I think, of 2022 as well. So as you can see, this is June. Guaranteed rate field in Chicago, uh, Anaheim, Houston, Los Angeles, Detroit, we already saw on the cover, Toronto, Queens, Baltimore, Boston, Arlington. That stadium they don't even use anymore for baseball, at least not for the Rangers. Washington, Bronx, and Philly. So we'll see better versions of that. And honestly, I mean, I guess I'll show this part as well, the calendar part, but really the only difference is going to be is the colors. I mean, there's no real point of really showing this. I mean, yeah, you have some random holidays, like I don't know what this is. Epiphany? Epiphany? I don't know what that is, but I know what, if it is Epiphany, I think I know what the definition of the word is, but I didn't know it was a day. Um, anyway, so here's that picture of Anaheim. You even see the Honda Center in the background where the Ducks play. And yeah, there you go. Looks like batting practice for an Angels game. Obviously, all of these pictures are going to be 2019 at least, if not earlier, because all these seem to have people there. This is Houston, Maid Park. As you can see, this is February. This is March, Dodger Stadium, Los Angeles, California. This is obviously early on because look at how beautiful the background looks. It's actually green. It's not like dried up yet in like it is in the summer. It actually looks really beautiful back there. Dodger Stadium always looks beautiful, but Dodger Stadium, along with the green environment in the background, makes it look even better. Now this is April. This is Citi Field, Queens, New York. This is very, very similar to a personal picture that I took the first time I was at Citi Field in 2017. Went all the way up behind home plate, upper deck, highest point I could go, and took a picture very similar to this one. So this is kind of cool seeing this because it's, like I said, it's almost like my picture. This is May, Rogers Center, Toronto. This looks like it's in the middle of the game. Looks like they're playing Baltimore. It's not that famous postseason game though with a walk-off home run because that would have been sold out. And as you can see, especially in the outfield and the corners, there's a lot of empty space. Thing with Toronto, obviously I've never been there, but judging by the tendencies of attendance on TV, it's one of those teams to where they're winning, place is sold out. When they're not winning, if they're just average or losing, it kind of looks like this. A lot of empty seats. And obviously Toronto's not the only one. There's plenty of teams that operate the same way when it comes to their fans, but this is Guaranteed Rate Field, Chicago, Illinois, home of the White Sox. This looks pre-game, obviously. Here's Comerica Park again, July. Detroit, Michigan. Have some fireworks going off. This is opening day. Gotta be cold there. It usually is in Detroit on opening day. That's why if you, even if you don't really follow the Tigers, if you just look at their schedule, April home games, the majority of them are all day games. Even if they're not like getaway games. You might just have like a random Tuesday 1 o'clock game just because they'd rather play it during slightly warmer temperatures. Here's Oriole Park, Camden Yards, another park that I've been to, Baltimore, Maryland. You see the Hilton in the background. You see Utah Street with the warehouse, all that good stuff. Looks like batting practice for Baltimore. September, we got Fenway Park, Boston. A park that's not overly far away. It's like 4 hours from me, but still have never made the trek up to Boston. Would love to one day. October, Globe Life Park, Arlington, Texas. I mentioned this on the back. They have a picture of this stadium in the 2021 calendar, but their last season in this stadium was 2019. Even this year in 2020, they used a new ballpark, and ironically, you can see it being built in the background. The stadium is still up. XFL, I don't know if they're playing in 2021. I don't know if XFL is playing in 2021, but I remember the XFL team in Texas did use this old stadium for XFL. It's still a good stadium. It's only like 20-something years old, but just like Atlanta, they got bored of it. And I mean, I guess one of their main points was that it didn't have a roof in Texas where summer games are extremely hot. I remember I've seen, not in person, but on TV, games that are so poorly attended because they're like middle of the week in July or August and they're a getaway game, so it's like 1 o'clock there and it's just in the hundreds and just no one is there. These guys that have like entire decks to themselves, which is a dream for me. That'd be awesome. I'm not one of those, not for reasons that other people have. I'm not like one of those people that goes chases after baseballs or anything, but just to have space, just to be alone in a ballpark and watch without anyone around. But anyway, that's interesting. They still use this, I'm sure, for some small stuff, or will. I don't think this stadium is dead by any means, but most of the year it's kind of sitting there. And November, we have Citizens Bank Park, Philly, another one I've been to multiple times. And who are they playing? The Mets. They're playing the Mets. I see Ahmed Rosario up at the plate right now. Decent attendance. You have some empty space, but it's not like the Toronto picture. Pretty good. And also, it is Mets Phillies. That is a huge draw for fans of those teams. And December, ending it out with a bang with Yankee Stadium. This is actually a picture I don't have. I have pictures of Yankee Stadium, but I don't have one from the top here with the facade. That's an idea for next time I'm able to go. So yeah, this is obviously way before first pitch. He's still watering down the field and stuff here. See the Bronx buildings in the background. And then here's kind of the extra page I talked about, January through April. So technically, if I really wanted to, I don't usually use the extra pages of calendars when they have them. But technically, if I wanted to, I could keep this calendar up until May of 2022. If I really wanted to. And there's some weird lines here, too. I don't know what that is. Anyway, here's Nationals Park, Washington, D.C. Recently, and you can see they're still doing some construction over here in left field. Used to be able to get a great view of the Capitol building. Now they're building a lot of new buildings, which nothing necessarily wrong with that, but you don't get the views anymore. And actually, as this picture was taken, you can see still the top of the Capitol building, but it's not like what it used to be. And I just noticed the picture. I think that's supposed to be the mascot, the eagle over there. So yeah, that's it. I think we got, for me personally, what was it, 4 parks I've been to? Got really lucky with this calendar because a lot of the parks they used are like kind of local to me. You got Yankee Stadium, you got Citi Field, you got Citizens Bank. Those are the 3 that I try to get to at least once a year. And then I've also been to Baltimore back in 2014. The rest I have not been to. Like I said, the next closest one that I haven't been to might be a tie between Nationals Park and Fenway. I think they're both around 4 hours, but in just completely opposite directions. So yeah, that's 2021 calendar. Thought I'd show that off, especially before the new year, so that I don't. Because what I do before I make videos and stuff, I kind of just have it sitting around. I have a pile. Pringles is not a part of that. But I have a pile there, stuff that I still have yet to make videos on. I'd rather get this out of the way so that when it does turn 2021, I can just take the Phantoms 2020 calendar off and immediately hang this up. Maybe not at midnight, but January 1st. So anyway, that's it for me. As a motorcycle goes by, thanks for watching, and I will see you all later.